Peeps, and welcome to another Algebra Nation podcast. Today's podcast will be on your Algebra Nation workbook, page number 3. It's kind of like 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game. Go Cubs. Maybe next year.
Now, whenever you have your final answer for a fraction, you have to make sure it's in the simplest form.
There we go. Calm down. Patience. You would never make a good Cubs fan.
So when you're asked to simplify fractions, you need to find a common factor for any fraction. 10 divided by 12, we can simplify this, meaning overall, what is the common factor? 10 would be 5 times 2. 12 would be, 12 could be 6 times 2. It can be 4 times 3. But really, you want to do 6 times 2 to get that common factor that we can simplify. And the reason we can do this is because 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1, and 1 times any number will be that number. Meaning, 2 divided by 2 will simplify, and the final answer will just be 5 divided by 6. 10 divided by 12 is the same as 5 divided by 6. We've just simplified it to get rid of any common factors. That's how you're going to simplify a fraction. Let's do another. 15 is 5 times 3. 20. Well, let's see. 20, you can say 2 times 10. You can say 5 times 4. And in the end, you want to use 5 times 4. Because in this case, the common factor is 5. And you want to simplify any common factors to simplify the fraction. 5 divided by 5 simplify because it's just 1. And the final answer will be 3 divided by 4. So you're starting to see what we're doing? We're trying to simplify the fraction to be in reduced or simplified form. 8 divided by 24. Well, 24 is 8 times 3. You got to be careful here. If you go ahead and simplify this, 8 divided by 8, what's the answer? Well, remember, 8 is the same thing as 8 times 1 if that helps, because you still have a 1 left in the numerator, and the simplified form here would be 1/3. Again, it would be 1/3. Just like this next one, 17 divided by 51. That might take a little bit of time there. And if you have to, use your calculator and go, okay, well 17 I can't factor, but can I factor 51? So use your calculator to help you for this type of fraction and go 17 times 2. It's 34. Okay, that doesn't equal 51. 17 times 3. That's 51. 17 times 3. Again, it might help to use your calculator to see if you have a common factor. If you're not sure how 51 factors, start taking multiples of, in this case, the numerator to see if you can simplify it. Remember, 17 is 17 times 1, because when the 17 simplify, you still have a 1 left in the numerator. Again, when these simplify, the numerator isn't just gone. There's still a 1 left in the numerator whenever you simplify a fraction. The answer in this case is also 1/3. So again, you need to go ahead and write your final answer for a fraction. It has to be in simplest form. To simplify, you're going to go ahead and get that common factor, simplify it out.
I think it's time for a brain break.
Now, whenever you have your final answer,
Brain break. If you have a tablet at home and a kitty cat, you might not want to leave your tablet out for the cat to play with.
changing mixed numbers to improper fractions. You've got to do it. Because what happens on the Florida's Algebra End of Course Test, the EOC, if you get a mixed number as an answer, you have to change it to an improper fraction if you have to write it on the answer grid. So how do you do it? Well, it's 3 steps. Ready? If you have 5 2/3 as your mixed number, and you change to improper fraction, mix numbers in proper fractions. Multiply, then add. Denominator, the same. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. Multiply, then add. Keep the denominator the same. 2 and 1/4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 give you 9. Multiply, then add. Keep the denominator the same. 5 and 2 sevenths. 7 times 5. 7 times 5 is 35. 35 plus 2 will give you 37. Multiply, then add. Denominator the same. So again, make sure you got that. Multiply, then add. Denominator the same. Go ahead and change a mixed number